Hey guys, this is going to be a first use on the Elite Survival Solutions Recon 2 sleeping bag. A little bit of background. Um, in the past, I've had a lot of sleeping bags, and for one reason or another, I've sold them or given them away to friends, family members, and I wanted a fairly warm weather sleeping bag that packed down really small, that was preferably in a earth tone, like a brown or a green color, um, that was durable, and that was um, fairly warm down to say 40 degrees. So I looked at a lot of the snugpak products, and I was on the verge of buying the snugpak jungle bag. And the reasons I like that one is it was pretty much like a poncho liner turned into a sleeping bag. It was fairly cheap. I want to say it's like between 50 and 60 bucks. It packed down really small. It was right under 2 pounds. But the problem I found with it, reading reviews and whatnot, is the width of it. It was a rectangular bag. The width of it, for me, it seemed like it was going to be kind of narrow around the shoulders. I want to say it was only like 62 inches across. So that means, 31 inches wide, which is not that much larger than my shoulders. But yeah, I wanted that one because it was lightweight, compact, cheap. It was like an olive drab or a tan color. And I wanted something I could use in conjunction with my Kafara Whoopee to kind of make my own military modular sleep system setup, but a lighter weight, more advanced take on that system. So yeah, I was just about to buy that product and started reading reviews, looking at the measurements, whatnot, and decided against that product. And what I went with instead is, like I said, the Recon 2 sleeping bag. These aren't super common. They only have 4 sleeping bags, but they are used by the military. They, as far as I can gather, they're issued to Australian military. It's an Australian company, and it is fairly close, at least in my understanding and research, fairly close to snugpak products in quality, build, design, all that stuff, and price wise. And not that I have anything against snugpak, but I wanted to try a different brand. And I started researching this. I YouTubed it, and there was like no videos about these sleeping bags, and they're available on Amazon. This bag was $115 with free shipping, which I thought that was a pretty good price. Going over a few of the specs real quick. This might be a multi-part video, but it is made out of
the top shell is made out of 200 denier ripstop with Teflon finish. The bottom is made out of 200 denier nylon Oxford with 2,000 millimeter waterproof finish. Inner shell is made from 200 denier ripstop. 80 grams per square meter of DuPont Thermolite Micro insulation. Insulation incorporates an ultra-thin barrier of antibacterial pure silver microfiber, which increases its heat retaining capability. Insulation is flat filled to prevent cold spots. Internal and external hanging tabs, bonded seam, central double puller, heavy duty number 8 spiral zip with storm flap. So it's a center zip sleeping bag. Anti-snag zip with Velcro tab closure, draw cord, shaped hood, internal PDA or phone pocket. It comes with a 200 denier nylon Oxford spider compression sack, designed for 5 degrees Celsius or 41 degrees Fahrenheit. Dimensions unpacked, 220 centimeters long. The width at the shoulder is 85 centimeters, and at feet 55 centimeters. And I converted that to inches. I forget them at the moment, but it's something like 7 feet long. It's about, I think, 68 inches around the shoulder, and 40 something around the foot. Dimensions packed, 18 centimeters by 20 centimeters. The weight is 2.5 pounds, and I weighed it, and it weighs just that.
real quick. this is about as compressed as it gets. It's about 9 inches by 6 inches. So it's 6 inches in diameter by 9 inches long. Starting from the outside going in, the compression sack is, for a sleeping bag, pretty nice in my opinion. Durable. It's made out of that 200 denier ripstop, so it's not super thick that it just adds unnecessary weight. The webbing, you can see, is pretty thick. One minor gripe is getting it off is kind of a hassle because there's no buckles on the compression straps. It actually has a gathered drawstring, so I don't really know the point of that, but whatever. And before I take it out, if you're to leave it like this to put it like on top of a backpack, it's about 13 inches long, 13 by 6. So it's like a 6 by 12, 6 by 13 inch stuff sack. Packs in there pretty easily, with not a lot of extra space. And this is the product. Now this is fairly new, but it has a center zip, which is actually silent. It's pretty quiet. The top is, it's not swishy. It's just a nylon, ripstop nylon, and then the bottom is like what you'd find on like nylon backpacking tarps. It's not sil nylon, but it's a pretty robust nylon. And the benefit of that is threefold. First, I wanted to make a system like the Military Modular Sleep System, or the MMSS for short. Those are really common. They're fairly cheap. You get like 2 sleeping bags, a black one and a green one, and a bivvy, and then a stuff sack. And in my mind, it's not a bivvy, but because the bottom is waterproof, it's kind of close to being like that camo bivvy that comes with it. And the camo bivvy for the MMSS weighs 2.25 pounds or 2.5 pounds, which is how much this weighs, but this is insulated, that one's not. It's not waterproof on the top like the other bivvy is, but the benefit of that is that way your water vapor and your perspiration can escape through the top so it doesn't get all clammy. But the bottom is waterproof, which means you don't need like a tarp or a ground cloth or anything. You don't have to worry about water seeping in from the bottom. And the benefit of that is a lot of people, they'll pack like a space tarp, like a space blanket, but it's a tarp 5x7. They'll use that just to lay on, just so no moisture does get into the bag. So by incorporating that into this bag, you save, those tarps are like 12 ounces. So you save that. That's one less thing you have to bring with you. For its temperature rating, it's 2.5 pounds. More commercial type bags from REI, Campmore, Moose Jaw, places like that, Camp Saver. For a 40-degree bag, you could probably get one around 2 pounds. But in this price range, you're probably looking more at 2.5 to 3 pounds. But this, over your regular bag, it has the waterproof bottom, like I talked about. It has a thicker, I've had tons of sleeping bags over the years, and this is probably one of the thickest nylons I've seen on a sleeping bag. Feels really durable. On top of that, it's like all green color, so it's not like orange or pink or blue, which is a benefit to some people. I like more earth tone colors. It's the center zip, which I actually like more than the side zip. And that's about it. I didn't show, but it does have a hood, a drawstring closure. But like most of my videos, this is going to be a two-part
video, and the second one I'm just going to get in it and see how warm it is. Right now we're looking at about 28 degrees, so well, make it 30 degrees Fahrenheit, which is right around freezing, which is 10 degrees lower than this bag's rated for, but I am in an unheated shed, so I don't have a lot of like breeze, wind coming through, and I am fairly used to cold weather. So in part 2, I'm just going to get in the bag, tell you if it's warm, if it's cold, if it sucks, and run down some more of the features.
Okay, so this is the bag laid out. If you can see, it's on a Therm-a-Rest Pro Light sleeping pad, and underneath that, a Therm-a-Rest Z Light. Combined, this gives you an R value around 5, R value of 5, which for this temperature is fairly good.
So, before I get in it, if you can hear, it does have hook and loop Velcro running down, which does protect the zipper. The zipper opens, it doesn't snag at all. It's also quite quiet. The zipper is very quiet. It's not the most durable zipper I've seen, but the benefit of that is it's less weight.
So, just get in this quick. Like I said, I am fairly big. I'm about 6'2", 215 pounds. I have fairly broad shoulders, and as you can see, this closes just fine, and it's not constricting. I can move my arms up, down. It doesn't really feel like a mummy bag. Like I said, I'm 6'2", and the hood does fit on me, but somebody any taller than me would probably have a hard time. Because my feet are touching the bottom of the bag right now. So I'd say anybody taller than about 6'2" or 6'3" wouldn't fit this bag lengthwise that good.
So like I said, it's about 30 degrees in here. This bag is rated to 40, but I'm wearing merino wool base layer, and then just a pair of jeans, a pair of wool socks, and then a second layer of wool on top, like a pullover.
It's pretty roomy. I can cocoon in, but I'm not going to. I'm fully on the pad right now. I am starting to warm up. I'll probably stay out here for half an hour or so, 40 minutes, take a nap, and maybe do an update video or an extension of this video, because it's hard to represent if a sleeping bag is warm or cold in like a 10-minute video. As we speak though, I can feel the inside of the bag heating up. My toes are a little bit cold just because I was just wearing socks. But they are starting to warm up.
One thing to note is it has Thermolite Micro insulation, which for synthetic insulation is kind of a shitty option when it comes to synthetics. I would have preferred if it had like Climate Shield, which is what the Faro Woody has, or some type of Primopt Gold, Primopt 1, Primopt Black. And there's some others. Each company kind of has their own unique type of synthetic insulation. But that is one downside. The type of insulation used in this bag kind of sucks.
But, time will tell. I'll see how warm it is. But, like I said, for a 40-degree bag, packs up pretty small. It's not that heavy. It's earth-toned. It's not that expensive. It's waterproof on the bottom. Made out of thick nylon. And it's center zip, which I actually like over the side zip. So in editing, I might find a way to just fast forward, but I'm just going to leave the camera running, cocoon in here for maybe a few minutes, and see how much heat I do generate. And like I said, it's 10 degrees colder than what this bag's rated for. So I've been in here maybe 5 minutes or so. Like I said, it is a 40-degree bag, and it's about 10 degrees colder than that. But surprisingly, I'm not cold. I did bring my Kafaro Whoopee out here to use as a liner in case I did get cold. But as you can see, I don't know, I've never really had a sleeping bag like this where you can just, sit up in it and move around in it. It's actually pretty roomy. Like I said, the whole bottom's waterproof, which means, you could be sitting on like snow or just wet ground, and a sleeping pad is preferred, but if you didn't have that, you wouldn't have to worry about water seeping in. Or if you had like a less than ideal shelter or a tarp shelter and part of the bag was extended past the tarp a little bit, you wouldn't have to worry about water soaking in from the bottom. I think that was long enough. Like I said, I'll probably fast forward some of that. But one cool feature is getting out of the bag. You can take both sides. And get out. Get out fairly easy. But I'll probably do some long-term tests with this. Right now I'm going to stay out here for, like I said, maybe an hour. Maybe throw up an update video. See if it was cold, warm. I might use it in conjunction with the Kafaro Whoopee. With that setup, I can almost guarantee it will be toasty warm. But yeah, like I said, that was just a quick look. Like I said, when I was originally looking, there wasn't that many reviews or overviews of these bags. But yeah, check them out.